is the prep zone. Oh my goodness! Price, splashdown!
James and Sylvan to tip this one off. Fontainebleau wins the tip-off. Welcome to the Prep Zone. My name is Grant Yenny, and tonight we're here at Mandeville High School for the Battle of Mandeville Girls Basketball Edition. Here's Mandeville takes on the Fontainebleau Lady Bulldogs here at home. This one passed out to Megan Bubeck. Bubeck up and in. Megan Bubeck, senior captain for the Mandeville Lady Skippers, an all-district selection last year. Mandeville leading 2-0. Fontainebleau here looking to respond as they pass it around the horn. Oob to Chevalier. And now back to T. Sylvan. Sylvan with the shot. Off the mark, and James comes away with the rebound. James, the state championship MVP in Division III the last 2 seasons at St. Thomas Aquinas and Hammond, transferred to Mandeville here for her senior year. She recently signed to play college basketball at the University of Louisiana. And Sarah Tullos with the throw-in to Bubeck. Bubeck up to DeStanislaw. And they're going to get DeStanislaw with the travel. Fontainebleau brings this one up court. Here's T. Sylvan, the leading scorer for the Lady Bulldogs, an all-district selection last year. And that one, Aird loses the handle on it. That'll be a throw-in for the Lady Skippers. Bubeck with the bounce pass into James. And Fontainebleau with the press early. Sarah Tullos to DeStanislaw. Tullos with the jumper, drains it. Mandeville leading 4-0 here, 6:20 to go in the first. Oh, and James with the stuff there. Fontainebleau gets it back, three-pointer, off the mark. James gets the rebound. James driving, losing the handle, keeps it. Veteran move there. Ball's going out. James tosses it off of Chevalier, and it's a Mandeville throw-in. Into DeStanislaw. Bubeck splits defenders, a little too much on it as it bounces off the backboard. And T. Sylvan brings it up court. Travel called on Sylvan. Bubeck to throw in right here in front of the Mandeville bench area. A long pass up to Tullos. Driving, lofts this one up, she's fouled. And that'll send Sarah Tullos to the line to shoot. And looking at Mandeville's starting lineup, you have 5 seniors in the starting lineup. Tullos, Bubeck, James Richardson, and DeStanislaw. That one, the first one off the mark. Mandeville coming into this one tonight, 14-3, 3-0 in district. The number 5 team in the state of Louisiana. And we have a timeout on the floor as Mandeville leads 5-0 with 5:24 left in the first. We're following the Fontainebleau timeout. Inbounds from Fontainebleau. Quickly up court, Bubeck. Good defense there. Lang. Back to Sylvan, taking her time. Three-point attempt, drains it. Bryn Lang puts the Lady Bulldogs on the board. Mandeville still leading 5-3 here with just under 5 minutes to play in the first. Sylvan off the glass and in, coast to coast. Jalen James. They're losing the handle on it. Charlotte Richardson comes up with it. Tullos over to Bubeck. Three-point attempt. And Fontainebleau comes away with it. Sylvan quickly the other way. Oh, good move up off the mark. Bubeck gets the rebound as she's double teamed. And they're going to call for the jump ball. So possession arrow gives the ball to the Lady Skippers. James gets her own rebound, looking for the tip, back it goes. James, 4 points on the night as Mandeville leads 9-3 here with 4:05 to go in the first. And there James gets it back again and to Tullos and stuffed from behind by T. Sylvan. And that one swatted out. Tullos. Throw it in, looking for an option to get it to. Bounce pass into James. James from downtown, just off the mark. And Fontainebleau going the other way. Sylvan looking for an option to pass to, dumps it off to Chevalier, the freshman for the Lady Bulldogs, starting on the varsity. And they're going to call the kick as that one ricochets off the foot of James. Chevalier. Three-point off the mark into the arms of of James. Looking to take it coast to coast. And that one off the mark. The freshman Chevalier comes down with it. Sylvan now with the layup. It goes, and she'll head to the line to shoot. Mandeville leading 9-5. Sylvan looking to make it 9-6. Sylvan drains it. 3 points on the night for the senior as Tullos brings this one up court. James, three-point attempt, too much. And that'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Hamawai. Pass out, drains it from downtown, Rachel Oob. And in the notes that I was sent from Coach Achman, she said Oob is their three-point specialist on the team. And it's tied up 9-9. Bubeck off the mark, and now Fontainebleau bringing it up. Ooh, no kick call there. I'm surprised. Sylvan puts it up, blocked by DeStanislaw. And Bubeck going the other way. Just under 2 to play here in the first. Bubeck loses the handle. And trying to keep that one in. Lange passes it back to the Lady Skippers. Tullos, wide open lane, out to Bubeck. Drains it for 3. Bubeck now 5 points on the night, and Mandeville leads 12-9. There's a timeout on the floor with 1:32 to go here in the first. Chevalier tosses it in, coming out of the timeout. Mandeville leading 12-9 right before the timeout. Bubeck drained one for 3. This one passed up. James going the other way for the Lady Skippers. Out to Bubeck. Bubeck wide open for 3 once again and drains that one. Can't leave Megan Bubeck open. 15-9, Mandeville leading here in the first. Called on DeStanislaw. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Bulldogs. Bryn Lange drains that one. 5 points on the night for the senior. Tullos bringing this one up. And it was touched there, so James able to recover it for the Lady Skippers. Splitting defenders, my goodness! Jalen James. Lange from range. 17-14, Lady Skippers leading here, 10 seconds to go in the first. James will take it. And off the mark at the buzzer. So at the end of 1, Mandeville leads 17-14. Top of the second, throw in from Oob. Mandeville leading 17-14. Fontainebleau passing it around, looking for an opportunity to try and score. Here's a jumper. Drains it. Rachel Oob. And Fontainebleau within 1. Sarah Tullos. Opened up for James, splitting defenders once again and puts it in. State MVP the last 2 years in the state championship, here at Mandeville for her senior year, and that one off the glass and in from Ella Air. James looking to get around Sylvan. She gets there, up and in. Wow. 10 points on the night, and we just started the second quarter. Air off the glass and in. Now Richardson to DeStanislaw. DeStanislaw wide open. And Mandeville leading 23-20. Here's Lange. Sylvan. And Richardson comes away with it. And now James, let's see if she can go coast to coast once again. No, pulls up beyond the arc and off the mark with the three-point attempt. This one right into the hands of Sarah Tullos, as Sylvan lost the handle on it. James, oh man! Lofted that one up, falling down, and it goes. Wow. So James will head to the line to shoot. Mandeville leads 25-20. And James sinks it. 26-20, Mandeville leading. Here, 5:22 left in the first half. Sylvan working the ball through the hands there of Anna Caldwell. So that's the stop. I'm not sure if you heard it, but Coach Mark Weinmunson was saying we need to get a stop. There it was. Now Mandeville looking to score here. Tullos from range is off the mark. Kept in by Hamawai. And that'll be Fontainebleau ball. Gonna be James. Buback driving. Lange with the Lange fouls her. That's and one. Buback will head to the line to shoot. 10 points on the night for Buback. And that one rims out. 28-20, Mandeville leading. Up to Schnapp. Sylvan driving. And James gets it back. James comes down with it. Looking to take it coast to coast. Splits defenders off the glass and off the mark. Quickly back the other way is Isabel Chevalier. And that'll be Mandeville ball. Tullos will throw in. Check that, James will. Out to Buback. Richardson has that one off the mark from Duncan. Oob coming back. Sylvan up and in. 5 points on the night for T. Sylvan. Mandeville leads 28-22 here in the first half. Tullos. James from three. Drains it. $16 points on the night for the senior, Jalen James. Sylvan from deep. Off the mark, Meta Duncan comes down with the rebound. And Duncan, another senior. A lot of veteran talent on this Mandeville Lady Skipper roster. Here's Sylvan. Three-point attempt from the freshman. Battling a battle between Sylvan and James. And they'll say last touch by Sylvan. James, jumper, drains it. $18 points, and it's still 2 minutes to go in the first half for Jalen James. Looking for an option to pass to, finds Schnapp. Up and in for the freshman. Tullos driving. Good pass there, up to Bubeck, up and in. Excellent pass from the senior Tullos, feeding Bubeck for the lay-in. 35-24, Mandeville leading here, minute 24 to go in the first half. Picked off. Bubeck going the other way, dumps it off to Tullos. Tullos up, and Oob will come away with the rebound. Foul called on Tullos. James comes down with the rebound. Out, Bubeck wide open for three, off the mark. Sylvan comes down with it. This will be a throw-in for Chevalier. .36 seconds to go here in the first half. Sylvan for three, drains it. 8 points on the night for the senior. 15 seconds to go here. Seven seconds on the clock. James driving, puts this one up, off the mark. Sylvan launches this one, and there's the buzzer to take us to half as Mandeville leads 35-27. Top of the second half, Tullos with the throw into Jalen James. Now back to Tullos. Feeds James. James off the glass. Put back. Doesn't go, and Air comes down with it. But Mandeville leading 35-27 here to start off the third quarter. Sylvan. Passing around the horn, up to Air. And they're stuffed by Bubeck. Bubeck going the other way. And Sylvan up and in, coast to coast, T. Sylvan. $10 points on the night for Sylvan, looking to make it 11 here as she heads to the line. Sinks it. So James will throw in as Mandeville leads by 5. To Stanislaw. Sinks it. The senior DeSlanisow now with 4 points on the night as Mandeville leads by 7. Here's Lange to Sylvan. Foul called on DeStanislaw. So it'll be a throw in for the Lady Bulldogs, and Meta Duncan checks in as DeStanislaw comes out. Lange. Chevalier shot off the mark, and here goes Telos back the other way. James beyond the arc, wide open, drains it. $20 points for the Louisiana commit, or excuse me, signee. Lange. Lange beyond the arc. And Tullos comes down with it. This up to Richardson. To Duncan off the mark. Duncan looking for the putback, stuff down. And Richardson, the jumper goes. Charlotte Richardson, her first points of the night. And Mandeville leads 42-30. Stuffed away there by James. Oob will throw in. Sylvan kicks it out. Oob drains it. Her second three-pointer of the night. She now has 8 points on the night. Mandeville still leads 42-33 here with 4:50 to go in the third. Foul called on Duncan. As Sylvan brings this one up. Lange finds Sylvan. Three-point attempt from the freshman is off the mark. Oh, and big contact down. Yeah, it's, foul called on Lange. Now Janiyah Madian. Checks in as Mandeville brings it up court. Sarah Tullos. Here's Bubeck to Richardson. And that was stripped away by Sylvan. Loose ball to Madian. The block called on Tullos. And a 30-second timeout here called by Fontainebleau. 3:57 to go here in the third. Mandeville leads 42-33. Inbounds coming out of the timeout. Chevalier to Oob. Here's Madian. Chevalier lofts this one. Madian passing around the horn there for Fontainebleau. Sylvan drives, and it's off the side of the backboard and out of bounds for a Lady. Oh, I think they'll say a Mandeville player touched it before it went out. So Fontainebleau throw in. And they're tipped out by James. Sylvan. Bubeck got a hand on it. And there, drains that one, is Janiyah Madian. (42-35), Mandeville leads here. 3:08 to go in the third. Bubeck driving. Not enough under that one. T. Sylvan passing out to Chevalier. Oob off the mark. Air comes down with it. Putback doesn't go, and it's a battle for it. Duncan and Oob. Throw in coming from Oob. Sylvan open and drains it. (13 points on the night for Sylvan. Mandeville leading 42-37. Bubeck up and in. (14 points on the night for the senior Bubeck. And Duncan swatting that one out of bounds. Ella Hemawai checks in as Charlotte Richardson comes out. This will be a throw-in for the Lady Bulldogs with 1:57 to go in the third. Up and in. Ella Air, 6 points on the night for the junior. James puts it up, and it's in. My goodness. And James will head to the line to shoot. And Coach Achman saying, we need to stop her to her team as that one goes. And I don't know how you do it. Jalen James is incredibly talented, signed with University of Louisiana. Madian. They wanted a travel call. (47-41), Mandeville leading, under a minute to go here in the third. Up off the glass and in. Meta Duncan is on the board. Her first points of the night. 49-41, Lady Skippers leading. Yeah, foul. Oh, there it is. They called a travel on Oob. Tullos bringing it up court. 23 seconds left on the clock. Bubeck gives to James. James off the mark, so James will head to the line to shoot. That one called on Madian. James now with 23 points on the night, make that 24. .25. .51-41, Lady Skippers leading. Sylvan dumps it off to Schnapp. Tolos called with the foul and beyond the arc, so it'll be 3 shots for Isabel Chevalier, the freshman. First one's off the mark. Second one doesn't go. Third attempt goes. So Mandeville to throw. Bubeck into James as the clock winds down. James puts it up at the buzzer, and it's off the mark. So at the end of the third, Mandeville leads 52-41. Final quarter here. Tolos inbound to James. And Mandeville leading 51-42. The big topic in the Mandeville huddle there in between quarters was finishing. And Tolos from downtown. But the focus was on finishing, playing hard for the next 8 minutes, finishing this game strong. Yikes. Foul there as Madian hits the deck. And a foul called on DeStanislaw. So Duncan checking back in. Sylvan. And Bubeck comes away with it. 3 on her now. Bringing it up court. Duncan's open. Up off the glass, off the mark. Bubeck gets the rebound. This went over. 3-point attempt. Bubeck drains it. .17 points on the night for the senior Bubeck. And Mandeville leads 57-42. Here's Oob. Lange for range, off the mark. Oh, that's going after it. James there, ferocious, getting the ball back. Bubeck rims out. Duncan's putback doesn't go. Three-pointer. Sinks it. The freshman, Isabel Chevalier. Mandeville 57-45 here over Fontainebleau. Duncan's jumper doesn't go. Ella Air checks back in. 5:44 to go here in the fourth. Chevalier bringing it up court. Oh, taken away by Bubeck. Just ripped that one out. Too much on it. James with the rebound. Putback doesn't go. And that might be Mandeville ball. It looked maybe last touched by Ella Air. So that'll be a throw in for the Lady Skippers. In 5 seconds. And Coach Ackman takes a timeout. 5:03 to go here in the fourth. Mandeville leading 57-45. Coming out of the timeout, throw in from Oob. Sylvan open from 3. Well off the mark. Air comes down with it. Sylvan. Chevalier from downtown and right into the hands of James. James fouled and hits the deck there. James will head to the line to shoot 2. First shot goes. Second shot goes. 4:37. And there, Pubeck takes it away. My goodness. Off the glass. And Bubeck will head to the line to shoot 2. So the foul party has started early, officially starting at, let's say, 4 minutes and 29 seconds remaining. And we have a injury timeout. We'll step away. Never mind. Back to the action. Bubeck's first shot off the up and in. Second shot from the lefty goes. So 61-45, Mandeville leading. That one tipped up. James drains it. .31 points on the night for the Louisiana signee. Sylvan's off the mark. Still a loose ball, and we're going to have a jump ball. Tullos grabbed the hold of that one and gator rolled. So 3:45 to go here in this one. Fontainebleau with the throw in here from Oob. Finds Lange. Here's Sylvan. Drains it. .16 points on the night for the senior Sylvan. And James fouled once again. So, you know, earlier I was saying, I don't know how you stop James. I guess that's one way, send her to the line, but she's been perfect from there tonight, so that's still not stopping her. Second shot goes. Sylvan from downtown off the mark. And loose ball, Air comes up with it and batted down by James. Aggressive defense there. James up and in. Man, I want her autograph. .230 to go here in the fourth. Mandeville leading 67-48. And that one tipped out by Tulos. Sylvan out to Chevalier. That one tipped and into Bubeck's possession. Lange coming from behind. Here's Duncan off the glass and in. 4 points for the senior Meta Duncan. Now Mandeville up by 21. And mass subs, a full squad coming in for Mandeville. DeStanislao, Scaffadel, Hamawai, Crane, and Philpott all checking in. Here's Lange. And Philpott comes down with that one. As Green lofts it up. This one up off the glass. Foul called on Crane. So Fontainebleau in the bonus. That'll send T. Sylvan to the line to shoot. Air, putback doesn't go. And that'll be Mandeville ball. 49 seconds remaining in this one. And game ball, obviously, goes to Jalen James. Absolutely tremendous performance from the senior. 35 points on the night. Now Cheyenne Green, sophomore for Coach Weinmunson, to the line to shoot. And a jump ball. So Scaffadel will throw in. Bounce pass in, up, put back, doesn't go. Sylvan comes down with it. About 30 seconds left in this one. Mandeville will go to 15-3 and 4-0 in district. Fontainebleau will go to 6-11, 2-2 in district. Coming into this one tonight, Mandeville was number 5 in 5A. Fontainebleau was number 32. So we'll see how those power ratings shape up next week. 15 seconds on the clock. This one out to Lange. Oob from downtown. Clock running, inbounds, and there is the final buzzer as Mandeville wins it, 69-51. Let's send our thank yous to those who helped bring you this game, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Frank Jabia, Director of Broadcasting, Dr. Melody Menard, cameraman, editor, and coordinator of Channel 13, Dave the Rave Williams. So from Mandeville High School, where the Lady Skippers defeat the Fontainebleau Lady Bulldogs 69-51. My name is Grant Yenny. Good night. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.